Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. SwiftUI taxi app inside today we need to create this here users user list inside the update message and base counts we need to write down inside the codes we need to real time updates we need to create like this but we need to previous video inside we need to say this here the live message receive and sends need to which socket I need to explain here. Let's start. Today I need to call this here the update base and message last message need to updates inside the user list and we need to clear chats API we need to calls inside the message view screen. First of all, we need to go inside the support view models. We need to go here and we need to write down here the clear message API. We need to call this here. First of all, we need to copy here these lines and we need to paste this here these functions. Otherwise, we need to write before again. We need to write these functions clear all chat all message API like this. Into calling here. Now we need to call this here the service call dots post methods. We need to call this here, give this here the parameters one by ones. First of all, we need to set here service path globes dots. Call this here as we support clear support message clears API. We need to call here like this and file inside. If you get here fails, we need to print this here this message. If you not fails, then to get this response, we need to set here and we need to clear this text. Self dot message array you need to write down like this clear and to calling this here. Now else parts need to displaying here the message. Now we need to clear message. We need to call this here the API as a clear message. We need to pass this here the parameters value. We need to give this here the receiver ID. Copy here. We need to paste this here. These parameters we need to give this here and need to save this here. Now this API calling inside the message supports UI view message view and need to click on these buttons. Need to call this here the API VM dot clear chats API. We need to calling to here like this and clear these chats. And now we need to go here and to update this here the base count as well as update this message. Need to last message need to update here like this. Need to coding here. First of all, need to go this here the support view models. Need to go here and we need to set this here the socket on methods inside the receive message events. We need to gettings here and to configure this here's needs here. Now we need to receive these sockets, then to check this here the status is equal to 1 and to get this here the payloads for these users need to identify and then after so need to first of all so need to get this here the user objects need to get here in this response view object like this response object view message need to give this here the names for the user info. Inside you need to get here the sender informations. If you not inside this user list inside not available this info, then we need to put this here the array informations. We need to give this here and to write down here NS dictionary. This response always we need to get this here. Then after we need to check this here the sender ID for these users need to identify here. Now need to message counts need to get this here more than 0, then to get this here this value. Else parts we need to call this here and Need to find these users. Not find. Need to, sorry for that. So need to call this here for each loop. That's good. First of all, need to get this here where sender ID. No needs. Need to already gets in parse. Now where need to set this here user exist. Need to identify user. This support list inside. Need to this user array inside the available this users sending message. If you not need to create here this user first of all and need to add this message like this. You need to call this here by default. Need to give this here the false message like need to set this here, and then after need to calling this here the self dot users array, and need to call this here the for each. Need to like this for each calling this here su so as object. Now we need to check if message dot sender id equal to user object dot not. Need to call this here is for loop user and user object id. Maybe we need to convert into the this object what user models. We need to convert here this model. Get here sender id equals and configure this here like this only id not sender id. If need to found this here, then we need to as object dot message is equal to need to write down here m object dot message and dot message base counts is equal to copy here this value plus 1. Maybe you can write here like this plus or 1 like. Then after you need to check here created dates need to also update here is equal to message object dot created date like this set here, and also need to fix this here user exist flags. We need to set here true like this. Need to apply here and need to call this here. Now if we need to get this here, then we need to break the statements here, break here and execute here. Now we need to check here one conditions user not exist. Need to not found this user inside this array. Then need to create first of all add these users inside this data. We need to configure this here. First of all need to update this user objects inside the message. We need to copy paste this here and need to give this here user object is equal to 1, then created dates like this, and you need to insert as a 0 index user array insert insert add elements. We need to write down here user object set as a 0. Like this, we need to configure this here. Now we need to run. We need to check this here. These models need to give this here the ID. But this here need to write against these conditions. If s object dot id is equal to u object dot id is this here is data. Like this, we need to save and get set here double quotes. Maybe all of this not working. Need to here for pounds. Need to write down here for I in 0 dot slash user self dot user array dot count like this. Need to get this here the objects. But here this value is this here's self dot user array is equal to need to write down here self dot user array I. Need to remove this watch. Like this, need to setting here and to configure this here and to call this here self dot user message. Now all things are the setting here and to fix this here now need to run the simulators here and also another emulator need to start this here because you need to check this here real-time updates or not. That's why I need to run again. Now another emulator inside start these apps. We need to go inside the supports and also need to open this here supports. Now we need to click on users and to send this here the first of all clear this message. Need to get this here missing parameters. Access tokens need to call this here. Need to forget here. First of all fix this here issue. Now need to go here support message support view models and we need to fix this here. Apply here is is API token, so need to set this here true and to runs again. Now need to stop and change the simulators, run these executions, open here. Now need to go inside the supports, open this driver message and to click on clears and to clear this all data. Now need to click here supports and we need to write down here user message also clear here. Now click on back. Now need to send here one message one. We need to send this here B this here. Maybe issue with this here the sending user one and to displaying here driver one. This is users and this drivers. Now we need to check this here issue with here check this user right. I got this issue. We need to got issue here. So we need to send here the receiver user info. That's why not working. This sides need to fix this here. First of all, need to pass this here. To object user logins ID. User ID you need to pass here in this area. Save here. Now need to restart this node.js and now need to test again. Now need to go user once and to send here message 3 send here maybe disconnect again connect we need to take times. Now need to set here 4 still not receive here maybe socket not connect we need to check this here node.js if your socket not connect maybe not fire here need to terminate this app again open both app. Now need to go inside again supports and need to calling here supports like this. Now need to send here the message and to check receive or not send here I need to receive go back need to get this here message I and also one more thing so need to set here if you receive here this message and need to go against back here's. Now need to set here's. Now need to send here hi. Here still not receive. Maybe check here's connected or not. Socket is connected, but go here supports. Click here where need to receive receive this message. Also receive here. Right? Set here. Still not receive here. Not update. Inside maybe need to get, but not. Data is not reflect. That's why need to create here one more things. Need to write down user object. Maybe need to clear this here, this syntax, and to insert this data. It's good way. This here need to paste this here. Remove these lines. No needs. Need to always call this here. Insert at 0, and you need to give this here base counts is equal to this count plus 1, like this. Remove this message here and remove this user exist flag. No needs. Need to clear here. And one more things, need to self dot user object remove at. Need to give this here the I value. Need to pass this here and to break these executions. Now need to runs against and need to test this here propers. Now need to go up, click here. Now need to write down here supports and to receive here this data, and we need to set here 60. All these here these events. Now updates here now working. Also need to update this here the second apps. Need to fix this issue. Test with both. Run again. Select this here supports. Following this here supports. Like now need to send here the message for here. First of all need to put this here. Need to set here 789. Send here. Now receive here. Another message need to write down. See. Also updates here. Now click on back. To open this here. Now need to send here. ABC 3. Need to send and to receive this here. And now here working goods. No any issue. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down in the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.